Okay, so I got another modification to show off, guys. It's a Sega Master System Model 2, and I've done a Power LED mod, a AV mod with composite video and left and right mono, and a 1560Hz switch. So first of all, I picked this up quite recently. I've never had a Master System 1 or 2, but I'm a big Mega Drive fan. So I've loads of Mega Drives, and I've done loads of modifications to loads of Mega Drives, so I thought, why not go back to a bit of Sega history and get a Master System. I never planned on getting one, I just picked one up on the off chance that I seen one for £20, which came with some games, a controller and all the hookups. And I didn't research about a Master System or anything before, and then I got it home, didn't really realise, and it didn't even have an AV port on the back, it just has RF, which I was a bit disappointed. So I thought, well, this is not good enough, so I'll add composite video and some mono outputs on the back, so I can play it on my CRT telly. Now I know you can extract S-video and even an RGB signal from this machine, but I'll not see it. Now I play it on a CRT telly only, this console, so I'm not really worried about doing the S-video mod or even extracting RGB. Not that I can't do it, I just really don't worry about it that much to be bothered. So I just done composite video, which is enough for me. And also I've added a 1560Hz switch because everything in PAL needs a 1560Hz switch, retro wise anyway, because 50Hz is just unplayable in my opinion anyway. 60Hz is a must need, and especially for some of the games on this one, and especially the Sonic that's pre-built onto this one. Definitely needs it. And a few others I reckon definitely need it. And third and last of all is a power LED, because I don't know about you, but since I've had this thing, I've actually left the system running without even realising it. Just turned the telly off and thought, oh yeah, that thing's off. And I've woken up and it's actually been on all night. So lucky I didn't burn it out or something. So it's okay. I reflowed all the solder on the power jack anyway, so that's never going to be an issue. Not that I know that if they are, or it's a common problem, but hey, it's done now and it's okay. So I've added a power LED to it just to let me know the system's on and off. So yeah, I'll show you guys. First of all, I'll show you the power LED. There it is, a 3mm LED. As you've watched other videos of mine before, you know I don't like the 5mm LEDs, I never have. So just drilled a 3mm hole and then mounted the little LED here. It's a clear one, but it is red. And I'll show you that one now. There we go. And then switch that off. On. It's quite bright. Just to let you know that the system's on. Next of all, I've done the AV mod. So it's composite video and then dual mono. So let's turn the system around. Unplug them. And just use the standard RCA phono jacks. Done the proper measurements between each one, got the same gap. And this little toggle switch right here is a 50Hz and 60Hz switch, as I talked about earlier. So yeah, I actually really like these toggle switches. I've never used them before. I always used to use the little slide switches, if you might have seen on my other mods, but this, I really like the toggle switches. Now a lot of people that I know don't like these. They think they look ugly, but I love them. So from now on, I'm always going to be going with toggle switches. So that's just my opinion. And yet again, I thought I'd use black instead of white. Just black and red sort of keeps with the flow of the colour of the system. And I think black just looks better than red. And as you can see there, guys, just RF. So yeah, there's that done to it. So that's pretty much it. I gave it a good cleaned the board up, retensioned the pins, cleaned out the inside the where the cartridge goes in, cartridge slot. There we go. Reflowed all the solder on the power jack and checked some of the capacitors just in case they were leaking and stuff. So yeah, completely redone this Master System, and it's brand new. It's the one with Sonic built on, not Alex Kidd. Just if anyone was wondering, the one with Alex Kidd has a Sony video encoder, and this one actually has a Fujitsu video encoder. So you don't actually solder to the video encoder on this one. You solder to a point on the board to get the composite video. So I had to do a bit of research where to find that point. So yeah, I'll show you. Now normally, when I show you my custom videos, everything is already screwed together, and you never really get to see what's inside. But this one is actually not screwed together yet, because I've not actually only just finished this thing. So I'll actually show you inside and show you some of my work that goes on. Now, before I take this lid off, I have to remind you that it is all covered in hot glue. So it may look a mess, but it really isn't. It's very, very tidily done. It's just covered in hot glue. So here we go. And there we go. First I'll start off with the LED. And I've just got 5 volts and ground from the voltage regulator. Ran the wires down here. There's the LED, and there's a 220 ohm resistor which goes to the 5 volts. And that's my LED. Over here are the composite video and dual mono and the 50 and 60 Hz switch. There's a little Vero board which I've got all the grind points connected onto one, and then I can do the multi-grind. Video in, then to a 75 ohm resistor, 220 capacitor, and then straight back to the video. If you don't do this, it'll work, but it'll just be too bright. So this gets the color to be the correct brightness, and it does output color at 60 Hz. Unlike the Mega Drive, if you do a 50-60 Hz mod onto a Mega Drive and only use composite video or S video, it will be black and white. But on this one, now you are okay, so you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, it is quite. You can just quite see in there the resistor and the capacitor covered in hot glue. I mounted the little board sideways, and there are the jacks, as well as this 50 and 60 Hz switch, a little single pole double throw. So these 2 wires are coming out from underneath. That's the video and mono sound. Drilled a hole into the RF shielding so I could get out the I'm having a mind blank today. The 5 volts and the middle pole for the 50 and 60 Hz switch. So yeah, that's kind of what my boards look like. My mods look like when they're finished. So I can shake this board around all day long, drop it, and none of these mods are going to come undone. Everything is correctly hot glued, so let's just pop this on a minute. Bear with me. There we go. So that pretty much wraps it up. So now I'm going to play my favourite game of all time, Streets of Rage. Wait, hold up. Oh wait, this is Streets of Rage for the Mega Drive. Oh, well, wait a minute. They did make Streets of Rage for the Master System. Something I was not aware of. I ended up picking this up for 99p, this game on its own, somewhere else. So, I was like, oh my god, they do Streets of Rage on the Master System. Now, it's nowhere near as good as the Mega Drive version. And it's only 1 player, but still, I'm going to pop this in. and play some Streets of Rage, man. So thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned. I'll get more videos up soon. I've just been really busy, so I'd like to thank all my subscribers for being patient. And please ask me any questions. I'll answer them. Please subscribe, comment, like, and yeah, I'll see you on my next video. Cheers.